Hey, this is Bailey with Chill With Us, and I got some video game memories to share with you. The number one memory I can share with you is way back in the day when you could rent an Nintendo Entertainment System console from the video store, which was a new thing, and that started happening. My parents would get the VCR, and then they get the entertainment system, the NES, and hook them both up, and we'd have it for the weekend. We'd watch our movies, and we get to play the video games the kids would, and my brother and I, we'd play them. And I distinctly remember one weekend we went to bed like at 10, and about 12:30 we heard something. Me and my brother woke up and said, "What's that?" "I don't know." So we went in, and Mom and Dad had the chairs pull up the TV, and they were playing the Super Mario Brothers, which was something interesting because they always just played Duck Hunt on the dual cartridge. It had Super Mario Brothers and then Duck Hunt, and so yeah, they were playing Super Mario, and I remember us sneaking up and like, "What are you all doing?" And they're just like, "We're playing this game, you know." And if I remember right, as far as I got was this World 2. They couldn't get past that, so from then on, me and my brother were playing Super Mario instead of Duck Hunt, and pretty interesting for us, you know, because our parents like really didn't seem to have too much of an interest in it beyond playing Duck Hunt every little bit for like 10 minutes and then going on with whatever. But number two would have to be the NES game Mickey's Mousecapade. Whenever Mom would go in and rent the NES and the VCR, she'd pick out another game because usually the cartridge that came with the NES was Mario / Duck Hunt, or you would have some of them had the Mario / Duck Hunt / I think it was like Field Day or Track Day video game or something like that, where it was like the Olympics or something. But got Mickey's Mousecapade, and the first level is this tower, and the first thing you gotta do is go all the way up and get this magic wand, and then the second thing you do is kill the witch at the top. And it was funny because I remember playing, and my dad was sitting there, was watching me play, and getting to the very top and finally getting to that witch, and I was just jumping up and down, blazing away, because a lot of the older games, people will tell you there was a pattern. The AIs had a pattern of attack and everything. I mean, they still do to some extent, but the AI controls and decide what it decides to do is completely more complicated than it used to be. So there's, you know, anything can happen on a lot of games. But yeah, so I was just shooting at her away with this magic wand and Mickey's Mousecapade, and I was getting her health down, the witch's health, to like a little bit, and my dad's like, kill her, get her, you know, and all this stuff. And it's funny to me, and I finally did. And the second part, if I remember right, is a ship. You had to jump from ship to ship, and the hard part about that Mickey's Mousecapade is to me, you had Minnie Mouse following you the whole time. You had to jump just right, so she had jumped, because if I remember correctly, she couldn't jump as far as you could, and I couldn't get past second level for whatever reason. So yeah, and come to find out, the reason my dad was so interested in me playing to at least the end of the first level was because he had played it a couple of hours before I got home, because I had spent the night at a friend's house Friday night into Saturday morning, and he had played it and couldn't defeat the witch. So yeah, he was, I guess, interested to see on what was going to happen. And my third video game memory, as far as the NES console goes, is this one summer I sat down and had played a lot of games. By then I had Super C, I had Final Fantasy, which ate up a lot of my time after I figured out what was going on. And so I put in Mario Brothers, and I was just playing and playing and playing, and I think I beat it about 8 or 9 times in a row. And by that time my mom would come home, and because the timing on everything's the same, anybody that speed runs it today, if you've watched a speed run or played it, you know the timing on everything's the same. It's just the game mechanics that were available at the time. And my brother was like, he's beat that like 8 or 9 times in a row, Mom, you know, and you know, going on and on and on. And it's like the one and only time I can remember my brother being proud about me playing a video game, and Mom just looks at us both and like, you all need to go outside and play, and shut the game off. And it's like, yeah, but it's just the fun video game memories, you know, with Mario Brothers movie coming out and how they tied everything in, and how like the posters in the background are video games, and they have an NES setting on their entertainment center and everything. But hopefully I'll have a lot more of these videos coming out on a playlist on the Chill With Us channel. And hit like and subscribe if you haven't. Hit us up, comment. See y'all later.